Rounding out the show today, Rafa, we're going to get into our favorite
Rapid
segment.
fire.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's do it. So, starting with the Stadi Maradona. So basically, Napoli are not the only team to have changed their stadium's name, because the San Paolo is now the Diego Armando Maradona, but so did Gimnasia, and recently Argentinos Juniors changed their stadium names to the Diego Armando Maradona.
Right.
I thought that was classy. Obviously, Barcelona's not going to do it. And then I don't think Sevilla or, Boca Juniors probably should do it, but their stadium, the Bombonera, is a very historical stadium, and I don't think they're going to change the name of that stadium. But
hey, three's a lot already, Rafa. I think that's pretty good.
They've got enough tributes for him. Anyway.
Nobody's going to forget that, man.
But yeah, man, the Diego Maradona Stadium is just changing the name is having a stadium named after you is probably one of the biggest honors you could have. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see a Pele or Zidane stadium anywhere.
Nope. No, Zidane still got to wait. Maybe Pele, but I don't know. What's this thing you do when you're still alive? I don't know. Is like anybody who's still alive?
I don't know. Maybe it is because they're still alive. Maybe
like
that's
post-mortem.
Yeah, maybe that's in worldwide or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, anyway, moving on.
Speaking of
Stadi Revolution. So now I guess all of Italy, or all the clubs owners in Italy, are really calling for a revolution to the government to try to get them to fund the teams who need it to make them build their own stadiums. The process right now, and I'm not going to really get into the process, but the process is absolutely treacherous to build your own stadium.
Yeah, the bureaucracy is...
to build their own stadium. Napoli obviously tried to do it. They can't find space. They can't find land. They can't fund it. They can't put Roma too, Milan, Inter, a lot of these stadiums, and they're old. They're old. The last time that we had any sort of stadium revolution in the country was for Italia 90. And, those are very, very outdated. Italy have the oldest outdated stadiums in all of Europe.
Come on, Italy.
It's time we
step it up, man.
Yeah, we have to modernize this country, man.
Yeah,
it's got to get
seriously move
ahead. There's no progression. There's no forward.
Chill with the bureaucracy. Exactly. Rafa, I saw an interesting fact that the typical time frame to get this accomplished is about 2 to 3 years. In Italy, it averages from 8 to 10. Crazy. 8 to 10 years, bro.
Now,
I mean, tell the Pope to come in. Have the Pope do it. Don't do it like this,
Udinese has got a really nice, beautiful new stadium. Right. The Mappe is really, really nice too.
Yeah.
And Juventus has a decent, it's a beautiful stadium. It's what they need,
Right.
We need to get more of it though. Fiorentina are calling for it. Like I said, Roma and Lazio, they're looking for their stadiums to be updated. Napoli, the San Paolo is a fortress, and it's sort of a church to Neapolitans.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
The fact of the matter is it needs a revamp. It's gotten a facelift, which is nice.
Right.
But overall, it needs a structural revamp. And I think
even the Basilica got a revamp.
Right.
But
the second degree. Topic number 3, the second degree. So Mertens has been diagnosed with a second-degree ankle sprain and will require a few weeks off. They're looking to get him back for the Supercoppa against Juventus on the 20th, but expect some time off. This is about the same injury that I got when I was in my car accident a year ago. Actually, a year ago on Wednesday. But I'm not a footballer. I'm 100 pounds overweight, and I don't work out too much, so I'm still limping around. But for a guy like Mertens, I would hope that January 20th would be a good time to come back.
We'll see how it goes. They said that it was going to be 3 weeks and they would reevaluate. So I don't know if that means 3 weeks. He might be ready. What I do know, he went to Belgium. So he is with Victor at the same doctor to give him physical therapy, which I kind of think is cool because, like, if there's anybody that can help with bonding and welcoming somebody into the team, I think it's Dries Mertens.
Well,
I
so
think
Dries, so Dries did help Victor get in,
yeah,
and get accustomed to the city and
right.
get acquainted with the team. You know, they both speak English, so it's very easy for them to communicate with each other and to translate with each other to, you know, to the rest of the team, being that Mertens speaks very fluent Italian and Napolitan as well. But I also remember my interview with Oma Akatugba, who is a UEFA accredited journalist.
Yes.
On the Far From Vesuvius podcast. You guys can check it out. Far From Vesuvius, wherever you can get yourself a podcast. Go to the Far From
Vesuvius. I learned a whole lot about
Twitter.
Victor that day.
Yeah. So my interview with Oma Akatugba was really cool, and he had said that he was a bit nervous to get accustomed to life in Naples. And I remember telling Oma that if he could get to Victor because they're pretty decent friends, if he could get to Victor and tell Victor to attach himself to Dries Mertens, it would be the best possible thing to do. Oma replied and said, okay, maybe I will do that. And what do you know? They got together, and Mertens is the guy that got him accustomed. Now I'm not.
And now they're together in therapy.
I'm not going to take credit.
Take it, Rafa. Take it.
But not for nothing. I spoke to the guy who knows the guy. So
you knew a guy that knew a guy that took care of the guy. Right.
Yeah. But yes, they are in Belgium together. They are rehabbing, and hopefully we get them back. We need them back, man. We need them back.
2 more to go, Rafa. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. Home stretch.
Speaking of the Supercopa in January 20th, we are on the verge of the PS5 Supercopa. So the 2020 Supercopa will be played January 20th, 2021. COVID. Yeah. That's okay, because in Scotland they're playing the Scottish Cup, the 1920 Scottish Cup, in the middle of the 2021 season. So
that's crazy.
There you go.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but the PS5 Supercopa. Now, last season it was the Coca-Cola Supercopa, and before that it had been the Tim Supercopa for how many years?
Long time.
Serie A and the FIGC and the Italian football, which is something that I actually like them doing, is getting more accustomed to global branding, global branding your product.
Right.
And with the PS5 being such a big hit that almost nobody else could buy it now. Attaching PS5 to that Supercopa is a very, very big step in global marketing. Now, the Coca-Cola still does sponsor the Coppa Italia, but the PS5 Supercopa is for this season. I'm not sure if they'll sign on to be a permanent sponsor for the Supercopa. I thought they were going to be permanent when they signed from last season's Lazio win over Juve. But I guess now the PS5 Supercopa will stick, and the logo is pretty fresh too. Guys, got to go check that out. The logo is really
I just find it ironic, or I find it funny that Serie A attached itself to a piece of technology that's not working properly right now.
It is a bit ironic.
PS5 and Serie A hand in hand, aren't they? Yeah. All right.
Well, you bring up a good point there. You do. You bring up a good point. But last but not least, this little topic is called the roadblockers. Okay, so not counting these last 2 defeats at the Olimpico, the first defeat after 6 straight wins in Rome versus Lazio, nobody has scored more goals against Lazio since the 2010-11 season, which is 46. We're at 2.3 goals a game. That was a pretty impressive stat. But upon looking into that stat, I stumbled across this. Napoli actually have still the best defense in the league and the best defense on the road as well. Notwithstanding today's 2-0 loss and Juve's clean sheet versus Parma, that might show a bit of a deception there because of the 3-0 loss sul Tavolino. Right. Napoli still have the best defense sul campo, and I mean, before these last 2 games, the only goal Napoli gave up on the road was to Roberto Insigne against Benevento. They gave up the Lukaku penalty and then these 2 goals today, but still makes them at 4 goals against on the road, which is tops in the league. you'll see 7 on the table because of that 3-0 in the courts.
Couple Napolitans responsible for that goals. That's funny too, huh? Look at that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Immobile, Insigne, Jr. Who better than to have a few Napolitans do it?
Yo,
right?
I have to. So there is stats respo.
Stats respo? Yeah.
Yeah. So there's been a bit of a nickname for you, respo, but it's all because your knowledge is something that is amazing to me. So I want to compliment you. I want to compliment you for that.
Thank you very much.
That you are stats respo.
I'm gonna finish off by saying this. Okay.
Okay.
9 goals given up in the season. Okay, 9 goals.
Mm-hmm.
The stats will show 12, but it's really 9. Okay. Juve is the next best defense with 10 goals given up. I'm sorry, the stats will show 14.
Okay.
So it is 11. So I was wrong. Excuse me. After today, we are the second best defense in the league, but we're still the best. We're still the best road defense. Okay. We have hope. There's hope. You know, if all gels well together, there's still hope in this season. You know what I mean? Right. The fact that we have one of the best defenses in the league should count for something. The goals will come. We really were in a really bad position today.
Yeah.
Okay.
All our key players gone, you know.
All our key players were gone. And then our key players still ended up coming off for injury.
Coming off.
You know? And again, Lazio took 2 shots and scored 2 goals.
Right.
Right. Napoli have an issue in certain areas, but they pretty much controlled the pace of the match, notwithstanding the first goal. And then after the second goal, it was just over.
Right.
Okay.
We saw the stats, 60%, over 60% possession.
There you go.
So
we roll into Torino at the Maradona, and then we're on a Christmas break. Then we should have it pretty easy as far as the league goes.
Right.
Let's heal up. Let's heal up our hearts and our minds. Okay.
Definitely.
Let's take it day by day. Yes, you can be critical to being a Napoli fan. You could be critical of the team. I'm not saying you can't. But to just lose hope and come out and say things like we suck, things like we'll never amount to this, we'll never amount to that.
Yeah.
To me is a little bit harsh because even in this season, we can still win trophies. And it remains to be seen if we will, but let's take a little bit of optimism into this Christmas break.
Right.
We're going to see you all again on Wednesday for a post-match. I'm still not sure if I'll be able to come on video. I'll call back in if I can, Ralph.
Definitely.
But we'll have a post-game with Ralph. We're going to try to put out a couple of taped segments on YouTube, nothing live, but we're going to look into reporting on the events of the Coney decision on the 22nd. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break during the Christmas week, but look for content regularly.
Yeah, look for some
from Ralph and myself.
It's going to be called a Tempo di Recupero. Extra time. Right.
Yep.
We're going to be in the lab. Right.
Bring you some knowledge, bring you some extra goodies. You know,
we don't want you to miss us too much. You know,
we got some stuff in the works. We have some games in the works with the fans. We want to be really interactive with you guys. We've got a good following so far. We want to get better. We're gonna add Twitter soon. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this the right way for you, the fans. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to change. Just be careful on our pronunciation. It's okay. And
So let's see.
Really quick, Michele comes in. What do you say?
No, this one. Is there a time? We're working on it, guys. We will do usually post-game match. I try to get in within about half an hour. Today we combined the 2 shows just for timing's sake because we wanted to rant. So typically the rants will come the beginning of the week, right, Rafa? Usually we aim for Mondays.
Right.
Monday around dinner, like
right. We're shooting for Sunday or Monday.
Monday, right before Chena, you know.
Well, so here's the thing: is that right now, I'm a little bit limited to times that I can come on. So, as far as a time after a match, we maybe need like 30 minutes to prep everything, finalize everything to prep.
Right.
So look for it. Look for it.
Hard work going live, boys.
You should be, if you subscribe to YouTube or the Facebook, you should be getting notifications as to when we are live. But as far as like set times to come on, we're gonna work on it. Again, we're brand new. We're learning things as we go. We're trying to keep these shows a little shorter. Today's a little longer because we combined the two, but we're gonna try to keep them at like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We like to talk a lot, Ralph and I. So, you know.
Yeah, we ran. Yeah.
You guys chime in, and we want you to
chime in. We want you. We want you a part of this.
We want that interaction with you, the fans of us, of Napoli, of Calcio, of life.
and if you don't have too much time, we got the quick, go on the YouTube channel. I've been putting out quick clips. So I've been chopping up the videos a little bit. I understand maybe you don't have 60 minutes with us, but you know, come back on, visit the quick clips. At least you can be a part of it.
Comment on those.
And comment on it. Comment, because we're looking for questions.
Yeah, we're very accessible. Again, like I said, we want to have some fun here with this. You know, we're gonna do some really cool things too. Soon,
I'm having a great time.
I am too, Ralph.
All right, Ralph. Well, I guess that's all the time we have for today, though. So,
that's it. We'll see you again on Wednesday for a post-match, Napoli-Torino post-match, and keep your eyes on that decision by Coney. We're going to put something out.
Yes. Hopefully we wake up to some good news. All
right,
guys.
For Ralph, I'm Ralph.
And I'm Ralph. Napoli. Forza Napoli, guys. Ciao.
Sempre. Ciao.